As we step into the new year, many of us are looking for realistic ways to lose or maintain weight without the stress or a drastic transformation. So joining us now to share some easy and sustainable tips to lose weight without completely overhauling your diet and routine is Registered Dietitian-Nutritionist Scott Keatley. Thank you for joining us, Scott. Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing great. It's a pleasure to be here.
Now, first off, Scott, what are some things to actually keep in mind when setting healthy goals in the new year and the importance of building long-term sustainable habits?
So, two things. Number one, sustainability. And you just said it. That is the key to long-term changes, is you want to be sustainable. So we come in from the New Year's, we've got all this energy. We've told everybody about our New Year's resolutions. We're ready to go. So we're going to throw the kitchen sink at this. We're going to go work out 1,000,000 times a day. We're going to go eat everything that's good. But how long can you do all of that for? It becomes very difficult, especially if you've got bad weather rolling in, you've got kids doing something. So having that sustainability is really, really important. And I think the second part that a lot of people usually leave out is improving your goal setting. So it's nice to have an end goal, like I want to lose 25 pounds or something like that, but having some goals that lead up to that are incredibly helpful. So one of my favorite ones is increasing the amount of fiber that you're eating, and increasing the amount of protein that you're bringing into your body. Those are great ways to have things that you can sort of celebrate along the way.
Now, Scott, can you share with us some practical tips and tools to create sustainable habits that we can stick to throughout the year without feeling overwhelmed? Because a lot of us, we have these goals and resolutions that we set for ourselves. So many like to get on the treadmill maybe before they start their work day, but then by February, it all falls through. They're like, I'm just going to go back to eating unhealthy. But how can we stick to, a healthy routine?
Absolutely. So I think tools are great additions to the plan that you have. And you can use a nutrition and food tracking tool like MyFitnessPal to help you build those habits over time. Tracking the food, it not only holds you accountable, but it can also sort of teach you what works best for your body. Aside from that, you can have the quantity in front of you, how many calories you brought in and how many calories you expended, but you can have the quality of your food there as well. You can have the protein, the fat, the carbs, you can have the fiber, the iron, all of these things exist there. And so having that data at your fingertips is an incredibly powerful tool as you move through stuff.
Yeah. Now, is there any realistic strategies for individuals that want to lose weight without the need for a drastic transformation?
Yes, and it's all about doing those little things that add up to something huge. And MyFitnessPal has released the free Small Steps, Big Wins plan. It's in collaboration with award-winning actress Kate Hudson. But aside from having her wonderful inspiration there, it's a 1-week challenge that helps you develop those new habits, one sort of step at a time, so that way they accumulate. And you can move as fast or as slow as you want. So 1 week works well for some people, but for me, I'd probably want to spend 3 weeks doing it and just go a little bit slower. You've got a huge database behind this, 18 million plus entries, so you can look up all your food. There's hundreds of recipes, and one of my favorite features is using photographs to help you log your stuff. So it assists you in kind of figuring out all the components of a meal and logging it properly. It's such a huge, valuable tool, especially when you're just starting out.
And as we're talking about losing weight, tell me why MyFitnessPal is a better option to choose from versus using the medication that so many have been using over the summer, Ozempic. A lot of Hollywood stars, have used this medication. And Sharon Osbourne, she's been open about using it. She always felt like she had a struggle with her weight. She wanted to lose weight, but she never really could. And she turned to Ozempic. And, we see now that she's lost a lot of weight, but she's not happy with how she looks. And she says no matter how much she eats, whether it's healthy healthy, unhealthy. She cannot put on any weight. And a lot of people have been having, health problems after using Ozempic. So tell me why MyFitnessPal is a better option to go to versus turning to a medication where you can just lose weight drastically, which a lot of us, we want to lose weight in a very short amount of time, but you got to put in the work too.
Well, I don't like to poo-poo on any tools, and things like Ozempic, they definitely have a place. I work with clients that it's a life-changing thing. But even if you're using something like that, MyFitnessPal is going to help you as you go along because, as Sharon Osbourne said, she found it difficult to eat. And so if you're looking at, my favorite macronutrient is protein. And so if you're having trouble eating enough, helping log this stuff can make sure that you're getting enough of what you need. So there's valuable things everywhere.
Absolutely. And tell us, Scott, where we should go for more information on the MyFitnessPal.
So you can go to the website, myfitnesspal.com, to find out more information, or you can download the app, MyFitnessPal, in the Google Play Store or the Apple Store.
Fantastic. We'll have all that information appearing below. Scott Keatley, thank you so much for coming on iHollywood TV. You take care and happy 2024 to you.
Thank you. Same to you.